Wow. Episode 12. This one is. It should be. Pretty sure it is. Episode 12. We're hitting the ground running, 12 weeks. That's 3 months, bro.
Okay, it's a bit, yeah, 3 months.
That's crazy. That's a third of a pregnancy.
Yeah.
We finished our first quarter. If we were a business, this would be the first quarter finished. This is where you look back at the progress you've made. You look back at the pitfalls, and you look back at the successes of the podcast.
Oh my god, brilliant.
Okay. How has your week been?
Well, my week. Well, I started going gym again. Finally, I can walk. Again.
Whee! He's no longer crippled.
I can walk without assistance. But I still get a lot of pain. I can't wait till I can run again. You know, that's the milestone. And I watched since last time. I've watched 4 movies.
Right.
Wow, it's been a movie week. But I watched Wicked, and that was 10 out of 10. Like, that was brilliant.
I remember you saying when we were watching Superman, you're like, I want to actually give Wicked a chance. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like I feel like it's a shock for me to like movies like Wicked, but I might watch the second one in cinema. Like it was amazing.
Hey, buddy, it's gonna be you watching that second one in the cinema.
Yeah, no. Because I watched the Wicked.
Bro.
I watched the Wicked with my mom and dad, and my dad was like, he really liked it, and my mom really liked it. So I don't know, we might just go cinema for the next one.
Yeah, that's a Cameron family outing, bro.
Yeah, but it is actually really
catch
good.
me at that venue, bro.
If it wasn't a musical, it'd be worse. Like the fact that I don't know, it just added a lot to it. And Ariana Grande's character is goated. And then I watched the new Jurassic World movie, and I really like the Jurassic movies. The first one, Jurassic Park, is like one of my favorite movies. This one was mid, like it was alright. Like
Scarlett Johansson are bad as hell though. I've seen clips.
Yeah.
She's a bad as hell.
But it's the kind of movie where I feel like, what was your favorite part? I don't know.
When the dinosaur,
But like other
Jurassic
Jurassic,
dinosaur did dinosaur things.
Other
When
Jurassic,
that nigga roared,
Jurassic,
that was gas.
that wasn't really a good roar.
Really? That's like the staple.
No, like there was roar. Like of course there was roars, but I just mean as in there wasn't one that sticks in my mind, like the other ones. But I don't know. Like it was just like a 6 out of 10 movie. Like it was alright. And then I watched Gladiator 2. I've been meaning to watch that movie for ages, for the longest.
Was
time.
it good? I've not seen it. I really liked Gladiator 1.
It was good. Like,
was it as good as 1, or is it just
no, not as good as 1. Not as good as 1, but it's still like a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. It is still quite good, and I think.
Do you think I'd like it?
Yeah, you'd like it.
Okay.
It's very similar to the first one. Like, it's only set like 16 years after. It's very similar, but it's cool. Like, it's a cool movie.
Okay.
And it's a very good like sequel made ages ago, because like you don't need to watch the first one to understand everything, like it's very good. It's a very good sequel. And then and then I watched, like, especially because a lot of sequels of old classics are like money grabs. Like you could tell this had passion, not just one,
like American Psycho 2.
yeah, exactly. And the last one I watched, I feel like this is such a what's it called, underground movie, The Illusionist.
I was waiting for you to be like, Shrek 2. Such an underground low-key movie. Okay.
It's it has Edward Norton as the main character, and I don't know if you remember my glaze for the Prestige, that magic movie,
Mm,
but
mm.
it's also a magic movie, and it was released in the same year. Like it's quite odd, but it's it's good. It's not as good as the Prestige, but it's still good. It's like worth a watch. It's good. I liked it, but
Uh,
that's
continue,
yeah,
continue. Sorry, I
that.
was gonna I
I
was
was gonna
gonna
say
say
that.
something, but I didn't wanna. I
No,
didn't
I
wanna
was gonna say
interrupt you.
that's my movies of the week.
Um, this week I finished Dexter Original Sin. Right, this is a prequel, so don't get worried about spoilers. Obviously, I'm not gonna spoil the prequel, but like I'm not gonna be dropping. You don't need to worry about it really because it's all stuff that's already happened in the
Okay.
canon. Um, actually, we can have a little discussion because I want to hear your opinion on it. Right, you finished season one, right? You finished season one. You know about Brian, all that, right?
Yeah.
In the prequel, they show it. In the prequel, they show Brian, right, as like
Yeah.
they show his start of being a serial killer. He's not the main antagonist or anything, but he's like a side antagonist that kind of shows up, and you see him like in the background of some shots and stuff like that. It's very cool how they did it. I really like Original Sin. A lot of people saw it and they were hating off the jump, right? Because they casted different actors to play the younger versions. Big Man shows peak. I genuinely, when I was watching it, it gave me early Dexter vibes, right? Obviously,
Okay.
you should finish Dexter before you start watching it, right? Because there's a bunch of callbacks and stuff like that. But it's really, really good. It's a return to form that I haven't really seen from Dexter in a minute. Like, I didn't really like New Blood, which is the sequel to main story Dexter. I didn't really
Yeah.
like that one. Original Sin was really good. I hope they make a season two. But they basically show Brian, and he knew about Dex for a while, and he was been watching Dex for a while. And what it was Harry knew Brian was a killer, right?
Yeah.
Harry knew Brian was a killer. He confronted Brian. He did all of that and said, "Don't come for your brother," da, 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 and all that. So Harry knew of Brian. Knew Brian was watching Dexter. Knew Brian's uh, inclination towards murder, and like he knew all of this stuff. And I've been saying I do not fuck with Harry, bro. That nigga's an evil man. Obviously, I understand kind of, but that nigga is not a good man, bro. He cheated
Yeah.
on his wife with Dexter's mum. In like the first episode of the show, Deb almost gets raped at a party, and Dexter steps in and beats the guy up. He didn't care. The dad didn't really care. He didn't say anything really. He finds out Brian's a serial killer, and instead of going through due process, he kind of just lets him go. Not lets him go. He tries to do it himself and be like, "Oh, let me arrest you if you really love Dexter." And
Yeah.
Brian just thumped him up because this is some old brother who just had a heart attack, bro. This guy can go. Um, and like it, and what's it called? Like he's just not a great guy. And I've been keeping up with the theories, seeing what people think are gonna happen. Because even though it's a prequel, they can rejig some stuff. So a lot of people think that Brian might have been the one to kill Harry and frame it as a suicide, which would be
Yeah.
crazy, right? That'd be insane. That'd be a
Mhm.
whole. That would turn the narrative on its head, right?
Yeah.
Because also, Dexter will never find that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian's long dead. Long dead. Like, he ain't finding that out. So, if that's what happens, Original Sin might be peak, bro. It might be. It might be yes.
Yeah.
Um, I also started watching Dexter Resurrection. Um, that's the most recent one.
Yeah. 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 I've
I
seen the
finished the
ads. I've
first
seen the ads.
episode. Finished
Yeah.
the first episode. I don't know. Like I liked it. I liked it. It wasn't Original Sin, right? I really like Original Sin because it's a lot more like I'm not gonna say grounded, but like you know what I mean. Because it's like the 70s in Miami. The tech is terrible. No one's got phones or anything. No one can really do anything. So whenever Dexter gets away with these ridiculous kills, I'm like, oh okay, I guess, right?
Yeah.
There's a character in this. Minor spoilers. Dexter has a kid called Harrison, right?
Yeah.
And Harrison, he has this kid in like season 3 or season 4. I don't know. I don't know if it's a spoiler that he has a child. I don't know if that's a spoiler for you. Um, it just
Well, I didn't know that.
there's 8 seasons of Dexter. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a kid, but he has a kid, and
Okay.
basically he has similar urges to Dexter. I'm not gonna explain why. He just does. Um, there's a reason why, but I don't want to do any spoilers for you. But he has similar urges to Dexter, and Dexter basically trained him up to be like him, right?
Okay.
Um, so the kid, he's in a hotel. He works at a hotel, and he finds this guy. He's about to have sex with a woman who was clearly not able to consent, right? She was very
Yeah.
drunk. He like spiked her drink or whatever. The kid started beating him the hell up. He smashed his head in with a fucking the top of the toilet,
Yeah.
like the part you can lift up and get to like the lever. He took that off the thing and smashed it on that nigga's head. I said, damn,
Sheesh.
damn. But like he did this in a hotel where you need to have a key card to get into the room. So
Mm.
like, and there's probably cameras all over the place. Again, this is only episode 1, so I can't be like, oh,
Imagine episode 2. It shows how he hides it all.
yeah. So he gets rid of the body and stuff, and he takes it down to the kitchen, and he does the whole Dexter like dismemberment, clean up, da 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 da. But as he was swinging the butcher's knife to cut him up, a tiny little fleck caught in the ceiling. I said, this nigga's cooked. This nigga's cooked,
Yeah.
right? And since he doesn't have the boat like Dexter does, he's in New York City, right? Dexter was all the way in Miami. They didn't care. He's all the way in New York City. New York City niggas don't play, bro.
Yeah.
This is real police. This ain't Miami Metro. Miami Metro's fucking ass, bro. The
Yeah.
best nigga Miami Metro had was Dokes, and that nigga was also killing niggas. He was corrupt too.
Yeah.
But so there he's in NYC. He got a fleck of blood on the ceiling, and what he did, he put the guy into the bin bags, then just left the bin bags on the street to get picked up by the bin men. Right?
Yeah.
This guy's stupid. Stupid. The bin guys, they throw it away. They open it up. They find the body. Right? They're able to identify the exact brother. They're able to identify where he last was, and now they're all up in the hotel. They found the exact room that he was murdered in, right?
Yeah.
And I I can't see how he gets out of this. And again, it's episode 1. How are you this? How are you in this deep at episode 1? This nigga's a bum. He can't do it like his dad. Anyway,
Well,
um,
you know,
yeah, continue.
that's the goat. So, come on.
His dad is the goat of this killing shit. Thing is though, what's deep is that Batista is on his tail. Because Big Bad, I'm not gonna lie, Batista's the new Dokes right now. It took him
Yes.
long enough. It took him long enough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. The bomb
But
emerged from his shell.
but okay, you're still on season 2, right? So
La
you haven't
Pasión.
you haven't La Pasión. You haven't really seen how many versions of Dokes there have been, right? There's been a couple, right?
Yeah.
All of them get pretty close. Some of them get close and give up. Like like one of them, my favorite character, his name's Quinn, right? He shows
Yeah.
up in season 3. He's like Dokes, basically. He's just the Dokes replacement. The only reason I like him more than Dokes is because he's a bit more fleshed out as a character. Like he's not just I hate Dexter. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
He's like a actual character. He reminds me. I always say this. There's no correlation, but he reminds me a lot of live action Sanji. I don't know why. I think maybe the actors look kind of similar. They just give a similar vibe. He just loves ladies. Um, he's a Gallus basically.
Mm.
I really like him. He gets on Dexter's case for a bit, but then he basically gets proof that Dexter's a killer. But then something happens, and he basically just like, hey, game's game, all right. If I don't mess with it, he ain't gonna kill me. So game is game, right?
Yeah.
Then another person gets involved. I'm not gonna say who, but she's very important. She gets involved, and like, she had no reason to be getting involved. But now it's Batista's turn, And I don't know how long this brother's gonna live now. I don't know, man. Now that he's trying to, because when you
Passion.
La Passion, but when he so Dexter, this is a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter because it didn't lead to anything. At the end of New Blood, Dexter gets shot by his son, right?
Okay.
Like his son tried to kill him because he saw Dexter as like an evil brother, because Dexter is pretty evil. And he shot Dexter in the chest, but he was in the snow, and they said because he was in the snow, his heart rate slowed down, and he stopped bleeding, and like he wasn't bleeding as hard as he was, and Dexter was in like a coma for like 10 weeks or something like that. But in that time, Batista came and figured out that Dexter was there at the hospital, and he starts asking him questions because he's like, there's a lot of things where there's been multiple people that have called you the Bay Harbor Butcher and then either recanted their statement or have ended up dead. So like,
Yeah.
what's going on? And Dexter's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, my chest hurts. Sorry, I gotta go rest. And, and Batista has to go, and he's like, yeah, I'll come back next time, innit? Don't worry, we can get to speaking. And
Yeah.
Dexter's like, oh shit, I'm cooked, I'm finished. So he finds a way to escape out the hospital, and Batista's just there. Because once he's escaped from the hospital, it's wraps now, because you're the Bay Harbor Butcher. You have to be. That's where it is, right? Because there's no reason for you to escape unless you are the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I was watching this while I was on the treadmill, right? Now, I need content to survive, right? I can't, when I'm on the treadmill, I need something, because I can't just be sat there looking at the timer, because then it'll make me I'll realize too much that I'm actually just straight walking for a long time.
Yeah,
So
of
I
course.
put
You need
Dexter on.
distractions.
Yeah, I put Dexter on. Clean 50 minutes just straight watching Dexter. That's good, right? Strong. I get 35 minutes in, right? I'm in the groove. I'm in my walker's high. I'm gassed. I'm in it. I
Yeah.
reach up to wipe the sweat from my brow. By the way, one of my AirPods have already died. I'm listening out of one ear. I accidentally knock my AirPod out, right? I go to reach for it. It goes under the treadmill.
Oh my god.
Bear in mind, there's the treadmills are next to each other. They're right next to each other. So it's
Yeah.
gone, basically. I have to end the thing. I have to go find some help. I have to go find one of the people. I went up to the office and I had to knock on the door and was like, please help me. My AirPod fell under the treadmill.
If I was working, I would have been pissed off. What are you talking
It was
about?
just it was some bold black brother. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, sorry. And he was like, oh, okay, good for coming to us. Because I could have just moved the whole thing, but I'm not trying to do that. And then
Ross
they
the
come
whole
in.
machine.
Yeah, they mess up the whole treadmill. They banned me from the thing. I got to pay reparations. I'm not doing that. So I went to him and I was like, oh yeah, can you come and help me, or at least so I can look for it and it's not like tacky, right? He's like, yeah, cool. And we're walking up and he's out here dapping up random other brothers doing lifting, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, I got the goat of this
Yeah,
this employee thing. So he comes over and he puts on his flash on his camera while he's recording, right? And he puts it under the treadmill and he's looking. And then he does some go-go gadget, connects it to his Apple Watch to where he can look at the video from the Apple Watch as the
damn.
camera is scanning.
He's him.
This nigga's like the GOAT. He's the GOAT of this.
Yeah,
Because I wouldn't have been able to
yeah.
do all this. So he's looking,
He's him.
looking. And he's like, yeah.
Jarvis,
it's at
put it
the
up on my
edge.
watch.
He... I'm the I'm the gym guardian, bro. None's happening.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. He said, oh, it's in the corner over there, right? It's in the corner under the treadmill. So I gotta reach under and try and get it. Can't reach, right? So he said, Cameron, he had aura when he said it. He said, I wasn't planning to train today. Goes back and lifts the whole treadmill up and moves. I said, raw! I said, this nigga got aura. Because I'm thinking like, because I thought he was just going to be like, oh, let me go reach for it for you or something like that. This nigga moved the whole treadmill back. Wait for me to go grab it. Then push the treadmill back. I said, I had to dap him off to that. I said, thank you, brother. That was that nigga. And that nigga went back to what he was doing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And if I see him again, I'm going to have to dap him up again. Be like, yeah, my GOAT. Dap up.
Wow, what a hero.
He's a hero, bro. He's saying, because what about, because again, that was my working AirPod. The other one was dead. I would have been finished.
Yeah.
I would have been having there listen to the gym tunes, bro. They play bullshit. Play a fucking
Gee,
dance monkey. What is this?
gym music is so peak.
Play a
It
foolishness.
is awful. It's awful. One time in my
I don't.
gym, there was a guy, and he was playing Drake. Though I don't know, he was feeling a certain way
What Drake song was it?
on the gym speaker. I don't know. But
Just hear
yeah,
Marvin's room. What you're trying to do is that. Just some
yeah.
sad nigga music. Hey, Juice WRLD.
Oh my god. Nah, I'd go ask if they need help. Mental.
Would you provide a playlist? Would you like? It would put some
Yeah.
Luther by Kendrick. Come on, that might be
Yeah.
worse. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that song is
What?
worse. I mean to lift to,
In the gym.
because
I
I
listen
don't
to
think
it.
that's gym. That's not gym material. I don't think.
I listened to it.
That's
I
too.
literally today
That's
I was
too.
listening to it.
It's too happy go lucky. I want to kill myself when I'm in the gym. That's the kind of vibe I want.
Alright.
I want to either feel like I'm the longest man alive, or I need to die.
I just play any song that has like, it just needs like a fast pace, or like a beat, like a kind of beat. You know, that's all I need,
Luther's
to
not
be
even that
honest.
fast though.
Huh? No,
Luther's
it's
not
not
even that fast
fast.
though.
It's not fast, but like it gets me, like, it's like, I'm like, ooh, like, like it's two categories: fast, or like, I'm doing movements that you can't see, like, like a song, you're like, every bar you nod your head to,
We'll
that's the
take it from
two
you.
that's the two categories.
Have you started to watch that the hour long behind the scenes Superman footage?
Oh, I'm gonna not
Bro, I was
yet,
watching it
but
at work. Oh my god, it's so peak. This movie's
yeah,
so peak.
genuinely,
Release
bro,
me.
it is
He's so good.
awesome.
I
It's an
love David
awesome movie.
Cosworth, man. I
He's
might
the
need to
best.
watch his other stuff because I just love
He's
him, bro.
I've watched two of his other movies. Um,
Before you knew he was Superman, or just like because he's
before
Superman.
before before I knew he was Superman.
Damn.
Um, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you've heard of. Well, do you know that movie called, like, it's like X Maxine? You know Maxine, that came out like 2 years ago, a year ago. Have you heard of
No,
that one?
when I say because I was looking at his discography, his film
He's
history
not. He wasn't
before.
in Maxine, by the way.
Okay.
It's just because he was in the prequel to it. I'm sure you've seen. I'm sure you've seen
Maxine.
one.
What
Seen
you
one of
mean
them.
Maxine?
Maxine is the sequel to X, I think.
The hell? What are you
I
talking
watched it in
about?
cinema.
Maxine.
Maxine with three X's.
What kind of movie is this?
It's the sequel to X. I'm sure
Mia
you've seen
Goth as
something from
Maxine
X.
Minx.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
There's three movies set in that universe. Um, yeah. But there's
Pearl. Oh,
the
is it Pearl? Is that the movie you're talking about? Because I've seen
yeah,
edits
yeah,
from that.
Pal, yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm
I've seen
talking
edits
about.
from
That's what I'm
that.
saying. I'm
Yeah.
sure you've seen, but then X as well. I'm sure you've seen, because there's like one, like, really iconic scream that's like been in a bunch of edits and stuff. So I'm sure you've seen that as well. But um, but yeah, he was in Pal as like a side character. Yeah,
Hmm.
like, he didn't have much screen time really, but he was cool.
He's also so lame. Like, let's be so real. I was showing one of my because I was asking my coworker. I was like, "Oh, have you seen Superman?" And she was like, "Oh no, I haven't seen it." But like, she mixed up Superman and Spider Man. She was like, "Oh, I've seen the behind the scenes all over my TikTok." I was like, I don't. She was like, "Ah, I saw him swinging around." That's what are we talking about?
Yeah,
And then I showed her a picture of David Cornsworth. She said, "Oh, he said, oh, he's lame." She said it like that, but that's what she basically said. She was like, "Oh, I think he was better than Henry Cavill." I said, "Damn,
hmm hmm
that's the Gen Pop opinion. That's the uninitiated opinion. I get it." I think
yeah.
Henry Cavill is a lot more like male gaze attractive. Like
No, yeah, you
I've
know,
seen this. I've
100%.
seen this thing on TikTok where a lot of men are like, yeah, Mark Wahlberg's mad attractive, and a lot of women are like, not really. Like, and I feel like Henry
Yeah,
Cavill and David Cornsweet is like another example of that, where like I think Henry Cavill is just so swole that like
exactly. Yeah,
he's just you see him as lying as a man, but like I think David Cornsweet's
yeah.
just got that energy, you know?
I think he's more like I don't know if this will make sense, but he's more like Gen Z kind of attractive.
Yeah,
Like
Henry Cavill is very
with
much
his
like
hair,
50s,
like with his
60s
thing.
attractive.
Yeah, he's very much boomer.
Macho
Hell yeah,
man,
kind
like
of
yeah,
like
hell yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
You'll see the
Arnold
Gen X
Sylvester
women
Stallone.
with like the crazy ass filters on, being like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Whereas David Cornsway is a bit more lean, but he has nicer hair,
mm.
like, and it's like
And
he's
softer
different
eyes
in
as
a
well.
nice
I
way.
would say
Yeah,
he's very
yeah. Like
he.
he looks kind.
I can't see Henry Cavill doing the same things that David Cornsweet was doing. I can't. Henry Cavill. I
No,
think
no,
Henry
no.
Cavill was born to be Aura Man, bro. If there was like,
Yeah,
you know how in Justice One, there's the evil Superman from that universe, and then there's the good Superman that's good.
yeah, yeah,
Henry
yeah,
Cavill would be the evil Superman, and Cornsweet would be the good Superman, and they would be perfect for each
yeah,
of the roles. I think Henry Cavill is a perfect evil nigga Superman.
yeah. No, I could really see him as Injustice Superman,
Mm.
but I hope that's a live action movie that never gets made,
That might tarnish your legacy, bro. That might tarnish Superman's legacy forever.
bro, bro.
Injustice already did it, so a live action
It
Injustice.
Superman's character was damaged since, bro, our generation, our whole generation. I'm not gonna lie, our whole generation he's been
Then we
tarnished.
got our evil Superman
But
clones. Not clones, let me not say clones, but
yeah,
our evil Superman, Omni Man, Homelander, all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, and that made it even worse, where you had people thinking like they were better
Yeah,
characters
that's
than
crazy,
Superman.
bro. That's crazy.
Or the saying like, oh, this is exactly what
This
Superman
is
would
what
be like in
Superman
real
would be
life.
like in real life. No, he wouldn't. Superman would be nice and kind and sweet. Depends on who he's raised with. But if he's raised with Ma and Pa Kent, bro, he'll be
Exactly.
great.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd be cool, if they did like a Injustice reference, because obviously, eventually they're gonna do some sort of crisis on Infinite Earths or something.
Mm.
If like they have like 10 minutes or 20 minutes in like Injustice verse, like Corn Sweat gets sent there or something. It's like, what the hell's going
What
on?
the hell's going on here?
Cool.
See Superman
Yeah,
being
and
a
they have
kid.
a little Cavill cameo. Yeah, like, or they have Henry Cavill play Ultraman.
Mm.
That would be
That's
cool.
what I thought
I
Ultraman
wouldn't
was
mind
gonna
that.
be, but it is just David Cosway again.
Yeah, yeah. I really think he's gonna become Bizarro.
That'd be cool.
I have I have like 50. Gonna buy some stocks in that. He becomes Bizarro.
Imagine Zack Snyder tried to do fucking Bizarro.
What?
Imagine Zack Snyder tried to do Bizarro. Or it would have been
Oh
inverted.
my god!
He
What
would
the
have been instead of being like, he would have been like, yeah, I like to subvert things and turn them upon their head. It would just be Superman, but actually inside out. It would just be his muscles on the outside, and he'd be like, well, was this not bizarre?
Yeah, gross.
Since we talked about Homelander, you seen the trailer for Gen V season 2, right?
Nah, I've not.
You haven't.
Nah.
I'm excited, man. I just love Gen V. I didn't think I would like Gen V. I'll be real. I didn't think I'd like
Yeah,
it when I first was tapping
yeah.
in.
No, I really like Gen V.
At first, when I watched the first episode, I was thinking, what am I doing here, bro? Like, I don't really care for this.
Yeah,
But then I got to the point. There was like a shift. I remember the shift, and I was like, ooh, okay, this show's actually peak. And then my nigga Sam got twisted,
yeah.
bro. I was so depressed because Sam was my
Uh,
favorite, and he got
oh yeah,
twisted.
yeah.
Sam and what was
He
her
got
name? Or
corrupted.
his name? The shapeshifter, the one who could switch.
The
Yeah,
gender one. I don't know.
my goat, my goat. Was it Justin or Jamie? Something like that. There's something with a J. Let me look. I was something with a J. The goat.
J. I don't know.
Uh, and there was the shrinking girl. She was bad. High key.
Yeah,
All the
she was
women on that
alright.
show were bad. Let's be real. What's
I just
everybody's
like the
name?
main character, the blood woman.
Hmm.
I just like the blood
She's
woman.
also bad.
I just think she's cool. Okay.
Jordan. That was the shapeshifter's name. Did you know that she used to date Austin from Austin and Ally?
uh, no, but I don't even know. I never watched that show, so
Really
I don't
don't.
know who Austin
It's
is.
because he was white boy of the month for a bit, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he dates black
Oh,
girls! Wow!" And everyone was so surprised.
oh, oh, oh.
So you got a couple brownie points for that. That's not even me being deep to the guy. I like him. He's cool, but yeah, I'm just saying it's a cool season.
Oh my.
Do you care about spoilers for the trailer? I assume you don't.
No.
Starlight pulled up, and she's gonna be pretty important in the
Oh
season, I
wow.
guess, because she like flew away at the end, and she was like, because he was like,
Oh, she's recruiting a
yeah, she's
team.
making the team. It's Gen V, bro. But like they have them like basically, from what it looked like, there was gonna be like a tournament arc, I guess, and like they're forcing them to grow their powers and fight against each
Woo!
other. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Blood Woman, she could be like the strongest. Like, come on, lock
Yeah,
in.
Newman's
What?
gone now. You're the bloodbender. Ah, Newman,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Don't remind me. My goat, bro. She didn't have to
How
go.
shit go?
Well, she did have
How
to
shit
go,
go?
but she didn't have to go like that.
She was an
She was an
issue.
issue. She was an issue, and she was switching sides too often. She was flip floppy, but she was so
Yeah,
bad,
exactly.
bro. Anyway,
I just want to see A Train pull up again.
if A Train pulls up, he's dead, bro. Let's be dead ass. If
Well, yeah, of
Adrian hits
course,
that
but
screen again,
yeah,
he's not. He's not. He's not seeing the end. But I think.
of course, on site from
I think the
Homelander.
Deep is gonna die early. Like I don't think the Deep is making it past like I don't think I see them killing off the Deep early to be like, yeah, this season's getting serious.
I mean, it's a shock he's still alive. To be honest, he's been doing nothing but bullshit, having his side plots.
He's just out here fucking tentacles and doing it.
Yeah, joining a cult. Like, what
But
are you
yeah,
doing?
no, I feel like two characters I think are defo gonna die. First of all, Butch is dying. Um, I think the
Yeah,
Deep is gonna die early, and I think Frenchie's gonna die as well. And I think Frenchie's gonna die first of all. His act as a Zionist, and that's not a very good look for the show. Um, and also like Frenchie, I would say is the most um, what's the word where you can get rid of them easily? Like he's the most
I know what you're
dispensable.
trying.
He's
I
the
know.
most dispensable of the boys, right? Mother's
Yeah,
Milk is the black rep. You need him. Huey is the main character. You need him. Starlight is one of the main characters. You also need her. Kimiko
yeah, she's
has
not gonna die.
superpowers. You need her. She also can't really die with her superpowers. Frenchie is kind of just
Yeah,
there, and his plots are kind of just there. Like he's not been cool really since like season 1 or 2. He's like the tech guy, but like
yeah,
we're in the end game now. It's not a
yeah,
matter of tech. It's a matter of who
yeah,
got the powers to deal with it right now. Um,
yeah. And Homelander's gonna
yeah,
die.
Some people think Homelander is just gonna get his powers taken away, and then like he has to be in prison as a normal brother.
No,
I don't
nah,
know.
he needs to die.
Which would be a worse fate for
Cause like,
Homelander?
cause what makes sense in the, even if he does get his power taken away, you've seen how many people he's able to manipulate. They'd really need to tarnish his reputation. He'd still have so many
They need
fans.
to catch
He
him
needs
on
to
camera
die.
fucking a kid or something. I don't know. I don't know what they could do to make them hate him.
I mean, I
I don't think that would be
mean,
enough.
I don't think like that's what I mean. I
They
don't think
caught
that
him
would be
on the
enough. He
they
needs
caught him
to
on the
go.
live being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna murder you, Starlight. I'm gonna murder you, Annie. If you do this again, I'm gonna murder you." And and he was like, "Yeah, I'll eat your
Yeah,
babies," or something like that. And then she was like, "Well, I
yeah,
caught you on camera saying that." And he was like, "Ah, well, we were just rehearsing lines." And everyone was like, "Okay." They just straight trusted him. He probably could spin it.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe if Ryan comes
So
out, I
like
guess,
he
because
like
Homelander started branding Ryan as like the next one. So if Ryan was like,
Yeah,
I hate you, Homelander, everyone would be like, well.
yeah. I don't know. I just think him getting his powers removed is
Mm.
not enough. It's
But
not enough.
Butcher, I'm so sad Butcher's gone on this path of revenge. Obviously, he always was, but like,
Yeah, I mean it's
it
sad,
had.
but
The thing is,
it's
though,
Butch.
I'm
That's
gassed to
him.
see it happen. Right, I'm sad that he's gone down this dark path, but I'm happy to see what this path brings. You know.
Yeah, I'm just mad they flipping jumped Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy got home, bro. Soldier Boy,
They could have killed Homelander
because what
right
it was,
then.
they went out to go get Homelander to go get Soldier Boy, and then they hold Soldier Boy in the end.
Yeah,
Soldier Boy was just
exactly.
doing what he wanted to,
At
what
least
he
he's
needed
coming
to do.
back.
He was doing it, what needed to be
Yeah,
done. And now he's on Team
exactly.
Homelander,
He
ain't
was
he?
he was standing on
Or is
business.
he trying to be on his own thing? Because he was like, "Oh, you're my son. Da, 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 da. You're a bootleg version of me." But like,
Yeah, I don't know. From the end of last season, it seems like it kind of implies that he's gonna join
yeah,
Homelander.
but I can't. I don't know,
But
because I feel like Soldier Boy is too independent. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like
yeah,
he would. I feel like it would be Butcher, Homelander, Soldier Boy, and their own sects, I guess. But so I don't feel like Soldier Boy would have.
I mean, yeah, no,
I don't think Soldier Boy would
I
have
agree.
teammates, right?
But
I think it would just be Soldier Boy because
but
nobody likes Soldier
from
Boy.
what I remember, it was like Homelander's team being like, yeah, we'll release him and do something
Mm,
something. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's exciting
it is
stuff, really.
exciting stuff. I have something to end this episode off with a bang. I have another dilemma. It's coming from a faster
Okay.
Reddit, right? This one I think
Yeah.
could get deep. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I've skimmed it. I've not like fully read through. Um, let me get my throat ready. Pause. Let me.
Whoa.
Okay. Do I blow the whistle on a relapsed addict nurse or let the chips fall where they may? What is your thoughts based off the title alone?
Um, don't blow the damn whistle.
Really?
What? Don't snake her. Yes, don't snake
A
her.
nurse?
Yes, don't snake her.
Okay. A person that I know works as a nurse in the NICU unit. I don't know what that stands. Let's check. Because I want to have all the info. The NICU what is the NICU? Where babies are born early, have health problems, or a difficult birth, they go to the hospital's NICU. NICU stands for Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. There, babies get around the clock care from a team of experts. So this addict is is working with premature babies. That's her space.
Yeah.
Um, they are a recovering opioid addict. That's proper. They've since fallen off the wagon and bad too. Now I have reason to believe that they are not actually getting high or drunk at work, but they're most likely having to do a maintenance dose so that they don't go through withdrawal. And on the days that they aren't working, they get blackout drunk. And I don't think that they are drinking at work because obviously their co-workers would smell it on them. And finally, they told me that when there's leftover medications, because the babies take such a small dose, that they pocket it and use it to keep themselves comfortable and functioning. Things like benzodiazepines and stuff like that. I don't know if they mean what they're doing that in the bathroom at work or at home. I didn't even ask because I was so, to be honest, disgusted and alarmed. I told them maybe they should take a break till they get themselves straightened out and back on track, and they said that's not something that they are able to do because they have financial responsibilities and child support. I feel like I'm in a moral dilemma. Nobody wants to be a snitch, but am I complicit if I don't tell somebody? What do I do? I mean, imagine if your baby was in the NICU and an accident happened. It's not like saying that the accident would be because of drugs at work, because of using drugs at work, but that doesn't matter. If they tested the nurses that happened to be on shift, if an accident like that occurred, and my friend came up positive for anything, the headline would be NICU nurse killed baby due to fentanyl addiction. What do I do?
My opinion's not changed.
Really? Nigga, this
No,
is opioids. This is proper
especially
drugs.
for bro. Okay, if for a friend, especially for a friend, Like I'm thinking, I'm like
No,
you
but they
are.
didn't say
You're
best friend. This is
working.
a work friend.
No, no, but it's still okay. Cool. Let's say someone who I just know from school and I talk to occasionally. Like, like in my mind, cool. Let's say I report you. You're getting fired. What's gonna you get? What are they gonna do when they get fired? They're gonna flip. They're gonna do as much drugs as they want, and they're gonna flip an overdose in an alley. Like I would just say, like, bro, like, I know they said no, I can't. I would just keep trying to, you know, get them on some sort of rehab plan. Not even necessarily where they have to take time off work. Just like, obviously, I know in America, you know, it's not as great, you know, healthcare. Like here, I know there's a lot of rehab plans you can do, but I would just try that. Like I would not report. Like I would feel like you would ruin their life. Like because they lose their job. What else do they have? Like they're gonna just
No, because think
overdose.
about it. They're
They're gonna take
getting
as
the
much drugs as
drugs
they want.
from the job. They're getting their drugs from undercutting the baby's doses so they can have it themselves. Is that not crazy?
Well, he said. He said that the babies take a small dose, not that they don't give them
Yeah,
a
they're
small
still
dose.
taking a
The
small dose,
babies
but
usually take
they're
a
still
small dose.
siphoning
They no, but no,
drugs.
but as in that's their normal dose is a
Yeah,
small
but they're
dose,
still
so they don't
siphoning.
need the rest.
What I'm trying to
So,
say
like,
is
I
like
don't, I
they're
like,
getting their supply from the hospital, right? Them being at the hospital is not beneficial for them. It's not beneficial for the babies, and them having that access is causing them to overuse, right? It's causing them to they can't be trusted in a position with with premature babies that are literally they're fragile, bro. One gust of wind and they're cooked, right? You can't be trusted in a situation like that in a hospital with an opioid addiction. This ain't weed. This ain't alcohol. This ain't nothing. This is but they're also an alcoholic as well. That's it. They were getting crazy drunk, blackout
uh,
drunk whenever it's days off, right?
a big thing is they said that they don't seem to be drunk on shift. So that alcohol that doesn't matter. Like that's cool, whatever. It doesn't on your. You can do whatever the hell you want on your day off, as long as you don't do it in your on your job. Like I just feel like I wouldn't want to. Like I would give them a good few months, and if like after a good few months they're still taking medication, then cool. I would consider to tell. But I don't want to just like I get it, it's bad, but I don't want to ruin someone's life like
Nah,
like just
I'd
boom. Like I
feel
would have to give it
way
a
too
few months and give them a
guilty.
warning. I
Because
couldn't.
imagine,
I couldn't.
imagine it.
I'd feel more guilty. I'd feel more guilty, like ruining their
No,
life.
but imagine how many other lives they could ruin if you let them keep on.
But they said they seem sober at work though.
They said, but he's still taking drugs at work.
But they're not. Then he said he doesn't know if he's using them at work. If
No,
she's using them at work.
he said
Is
they're
it he or
probably
she?
using enough to. They're using a maintenance dose, so they're not sober.
Yeah, no, you
They're
kind of
still
have. I feel like you kind
they're
of have.
still high.
No, but the maintenance, that's a maintenance dose. I'm pretty sure, like, would you be, because mate, you kind of have to do that though when you come off an
Yeah, but
addiction.
they're not coming off.
Otherwise,
They're still
you can't
doing
just
it.
go cold turkey. Nah, nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I
I
think
wouldn't.
it would eat away at me. I can't just be knowing that. See them
Nah.
tweaking out at some point. Like
But they said they seemed look. But if they were tweaking out at work,
not
they'd be
even
fired.
just that, but
Like,
like
because
if you see them stare into space for too long, you're thinking, oh, they're off that. They're off that opioid. It's
nah, I really think if they were actually like, I feel like maintenance is just to handle their addiction. It's not to actually get high. I doubt they're actually high at work. They would be fired already.
I think nah. Again, if it was something lighter, then I'd be like, okay. An addiction to opioids, you shouldn't be with an addiction to opioids. First of all, you shouldn't be in a hospital setting. I think that's a given, right? You shouldn't be in a hospital. I'd even just go to them and be like, "Mate, try and find a different job. Like, try and find something else to where you're not around drugs constantly every day, right?" And I don't think that's ridiculous to say, right? Obviously, finding a job isn't easy, but you can find another job that doesn't have you surrounded by your vice at every. If you were an alcoholic and you worked at a bar, I'm not giving you sympathy because what the fuck are you doing? Am I wrong?
No, I know, but I wouldn't tell like cool. Telling them maybe you should quit is different than reporting them. It's
If
very
if
different.
no, because
If he was
this is the
saying,
thing is
should I
that
tell
they,
them
this
to
has
quit?
been a
I'd say,
thing.
yeah,
They
sure.
said they
But reporting them, no. I would
this
just
has been a
no.
thing because again, if something does happen, that is not it's not directly on your hands, but you could have prevented that.
I I don't feel like okay.
No, it's not
Like
okay.
cool.
You're the nurse. You're a nurse as well. You are. You are. This is your job is to protect and serve. You are to protect people no matter what. Obviously, to you now,
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
okay because you're
But
distant from the situation. Let's say you're in the situation. Your work buddy is high off his mind on opioids in the premature baby section. That's the worst place to be high. I'm not gonna lie. At least do it with like
no,
the
they're not.
senior
I
citizens.
really doubt they're actually high. Like high. Like if I don't think they're
Let
actually
me look
high.
back through this
Like
because
in at
I,
work.
to me, I don't
Like
know
he said
about
for
fully
maintenance, not
snitch.
not
I
actually
don't know about
high.
fully snitch, but I'm telling them lock this off. Either lock the drugs off or lock the job off because you're not right to be in this kind of position.
No, I would give them a few months. I'd give them a few months.
I'm reading through it again. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are the effects of whatever that is, bennies? I know you hallucinate off it sometimes. I've heard people hallucinate off like crazy amounts of Benadryl.
Yeah.
Niggas be doing insane drugs. Like fucking what was that one? Air duster.
I've never heard of that.
It's because what's it called? I have like random niggas on TikTok being like, yeah, I used to be a drug addict, and I'm gonna tell you the last thing you should be doing is inhalants, which sounds very much true. That's the last thing I'd want to be doing. I ain't doing no whippets, no fucking air duster. Air dust, like how you have the thing to spray in your PS5 to get the air out. Imagine,
Yeah.
because literally it will
Oh.
go up there. People die of one like puff of air duster because it literally will fuck your brain up, bro. It will starve you. You'll be
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
You'll be
Yeah.
finished.
That is ridiculous.
Well, everyone in the comments is basically saying, "Look the fuck in, bro." I'm looking at it now. It's an accident waiting to happen. This isn't something you look the other way on. They need help and should not be handling it. Any patients or working in any medical setting in their current state report it immediately. If you do not report and the nurse messes up and kills someone, the blood is on your hands. With them being in the NICU, you need to blow that whistle. Turn them in. Basically, you are not saying that you need to change your opinion because you're the unpopular opinion. I'm just saying you are the minority in this situation.
I'm used to being the
Okay,
minority.
buddy,
That's
don't turn
cool.
this in. Well, I'm used to being devil's
No,
advocate.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just no. I'm just saying that's cool. My opinion's not gonna change. Like I'm not saying I wouldn't report them. I'm just saying I'd tell them, you know, stop doing that, or I'll give you like 2-3 weeks, a month. Come on, and then if they don't change, then consequences. But I'm not just gonna, boom, you know,
But like,
because they sometimes you need that threat of you're gonna lose your job, you know,
say something
to
bad does happen.
fix your
Say
actions. Like
say
that's all.
like not even like she messes up, but as they said in the example, something happens and they do a drug test. She may not even be involved, but because she was on it, that she's gonna face way worse punishments than she would if you just got her out of the situation in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
So I hate
that happens
hypotheticals
after I
with you
told her
sometimes.
to
'Cause
stop
you're just
doing
gonna,
it.
yep, well, game is game. This is not game is game.
It's just in my mind. It's just that is I don't feel as bad as snaking right away. Like if after I tell them, yo, like, I'm gonna report unless you lock in, and they don't, and they got caught out, then they get caught out. Like,
Niggas' lives are at stake, nigga. Oh my god. Anyway, whatever.
I don't.
Whatever. I can't have hypothetical. We can, but just not situations like this, because you know, well, you know, it's their life, their body.
I just, you know, it's just how I feel, you know. I don't feel as bad the other way. I feel more bad the other way.
Anyway,
You know?
if you disagree or you agree, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
What other stuff do I need to do? The basic YouTube outro, like, subscribe.
Wait. By the way, before you finish, can I just say, well, when it's uploaded, it won't be, but on Wednesday, what day is it today? The 13th.
It's the 13th. Yeah.
Wednesday the 13th. It's national. Well, national. Is it national? I don't know. Somewhere in the world, it's left-handed day. It's probably worldwide left-handed day. So, come on, everyone applause me. I've had to struggle through 19 years of life being left-handed. Thank you very much,
buddy.
Okay.
You and the two other viewers that are left-handed can all gas each other up.
Yep.
Anyway, let me continue. Bro, interrupt me to be for some left-handed foolishness. Fuck y'all niggas.
What? What?
Like,
Okay,
subscribe, comment, share with your friends. I better see people. Oh my god, I'm so and so's grandma. I love this show. Oh my god, I can't wait till every Friday for us to watch the Jafaican podcast. It's what I look forward to on a Friday afternoon and or morning, depending on where you live at. And if you really love us and really want to show support, we got a link down there. It's not OnlyFans, it's a Patreon. Wait. You get extra episodes and you get your name stated in the end of an episode. This is where real niggas be, right? The realest of niggas who really, not gonna lie, niggas with big dicks be on the Patreon.
Yeah.
That is a tried and true fact. FDA approved. Subscriptions to the Patreon increase penile size by 3 inches minimum. You start watching, you'll instantly just wabam, just wooded. Instantly, just boing. That's what happens, right? You join, it's immediate. You just immediate. Just sometimes for some people it might be too much, you know. For the average Jafaican podcast viewer, it might be too much to add. There'll be too many complaints. People won't be able to fathom it. But that's the cross you have to bear as a Jafaican fan. Your dick is just too big. Your dick is just too massive.
Yes, sir.
You just love us so much. Your dick has grown to. You know how the Grinch's heart grew 3 times to show how much love he had in the world. Yeah. It's like that, but for your penis. And for the women, I don't know what you grow a penis when you subscribe to the Patreon, bro.
Yep, hell yeah.
Type shit. You get weekly episodes. You get weekly episodes.
That's not as great.
There's other benefits at the other tiers. You can go onto the Patreon to peruse and see the benefits that arise from those other tiers. We don't have enough time to be going through every single tier and every single benefit, you know. But be there. Thank you to John, Soma, Diamond Knight. Don't know what he wants to go by. He hasn't specified. But thank you for being our first Patreon, one and only. You niggas need to lock in because his dick's grown 3 inches so far. You know. Yeah. He showed us proof, and he said, "Guys, it really works. Scientists approve 3 inches and 3 inches from one subscription. This is the method. That's the only tried and true method, bro."
Yep.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching to the end. Cameron, what is your word or words for the end of this episode?
Super Cup 2025. Tottenham are serial bottlers.
Type shit, I guess.